Hey, I'm Loveleen and I would like to share my bank program which I developed for Task 7.1p. So let's first quickly see how it works. So this is my compiler, and if we run this program lets the user to manage the bank accounts through a simple console menu, and we can add new accounts, withdraw or deposit money, transfer funds between the accounts, and view balance and a full transaction history. Moreover, we can quit the program whenever we want to. So let me first quickly give you the demo how it works, like how it look like. So we can add as many accounts as we wanted to in this program. So I'm just going to add two accounts. First one is Loveleen with starting balance 5,000. And again, I wanted to add one account which is Lovey with 6,000 starting balance. Now in the system, I have the two accounts. One is Lovey, second one is Loveleen. And now I'm going to withdraw some money from Loveleen's account. Like I'm going to withdraw 600, and this withdrawal has done successfully. Now we have to see that the withdrawal done or not. So we are just going to print the balance of Loveleen's account, and you can see now the balance is 4,400, which initially was 5,000. Now we just withdraw 600, and the balance current balance now is this one. So similarly we can deposit some money, like we wanted to deposit some money in Lavi's account, and now we can see that the deposit action done successfully or not. Like we just print the balance of Lavi, and you can see that the amount of 600 deposited successfully in the Lavi's account because its initial balance was 6,000. So, and if we wanted to transfer some amount, let me also show you how we can do. Like I wanted to transfer some amount from Loveleen's to Lovey. I wanted to transfer $800, and you can see the transfer action has been taken successfully. So if I wanted to print the transaction history, so this is all about my transaction history, whatever we did in this program, like withdraw, deposit, transfer, each and everything. And now I'm quitting the program, and thanks for using our banking system. So this entire system is built using some key classes, and each of them have a clear role. Like, let's see all those classes first. First one, we have the program class. This class starts the application and shows a menu to the user, like add account, deposit, withdraw, transfer, print, quit, etc. It reads what the user want to do, like add an account or make a transaction, and then calls the right method to handle it. uh, these all are the methods which it have. Next one, I have the account class. This class handles a single bank account, and it keeps the balance and name private, and it provides the methods to like deposit, withdraw, and view transaction. Next one, I have the bank account. What it does, it this class handles all the accounts and the transactions. It lets you to add, find, and update the accounts, and it allows you to keep the record of every transaction. Next one, I have the transaction class. This class defines the basic structure of all the transactions like deposit, withdraw, transfer, etc. So it includes the common fields like this amount, executed, reversed, date stamp, and it provides the shared methods like execute and rollback, and leaves the print as abstract. Next, we have all these withdraw transaction, deposit transaction, and transfer transaction classes, which are inherited from the transaction class, this transaction class. So, if I talk about the withdraw transaction, it customizes the methods to perform the withdrawal and reverse it back if needed. Similarly, the deposit transaction class customizes the logic to add money and optionally roll it back. And if I talk about the transfer transaction, this builds using withdraw transaction and deposit transaction internally, and it coordinates both the actions and roll them back if needed. So, next, in my project, I have used all the four key principles of object oriented programming, that are abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. So, first one, I have the abstraction. It is all about hiding the complexity and showing only what's necessary. So, in my system, the transaction class is a good example of abstraction. Like it defines a common structure for all the transactions, but the actual steps like we say deposit, withdraw, or transfer are handled in separate classes. So, in this way, the user just picks an option from the menu without seeing how everything works inside the system. Let me quickly show you my VS code, the transaction code. Like you can clearly see here that there are the common fields like amount, executed, reversed, and date time, date stamp. And there are some shared methods like execute and rollback that handles the basic transaction flow. And there is an abstract method that forces the child classes to provide their own version. So withdraw transaction, transfer transaction, and deposit transaction are their child classes. Let's get back. So next one we have encapsulation, which means keeping the data safe. And my account class keeps the balance and name private. Let me show you the Visual Studio. Like my account class, like it keeps the data, the balance and name private, and only allow the changes through the methods like this deposit, withdraw, and the print. So this protects the account from being changed in unsafe ways and keep the logic clean as well. And the next property we have inheritance. It means like it is used to reuse and extend the code. And I created an abstract transaction class and then built its specific types like withdraw transaction, deposit transaction, and transfer transaction by inheriting from it. It let me to use same basic code and change it a little for each type of transaction. Like this is my transaction class. This is the shared methods, and I only change a little for each type of transactions so that they can perform their own versions. So the next one we we have polymorphism. It means we can write one piece of code that works with many kind of objects. So in my system, the bank class can execute any transaction, like whether it's deposit, withdrawal, or transfer, using the same method. Let me show you my code of bank.cs. Like, yeah, this private list transaction underscore transaction line declares a list that can hold any object of type transaction. Because transaction is an abstract class, and this list can store different subclasses like deposit transaction, withdraw transaction, or transfer transaction. So that's why my bank class can execute any transaction, whether it's deposit, withdrawal, or transfer, using the same method. So this is polymorphism, like storing different types in one common list. So, yeah, overall, this project helps me to learn how object oriented concepts work and how they can be used to build better real world programs. So, thank you so much.